Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Magna Mega and I want to show you this drawing, how I made it. This drawing or fan art is from the contest made it by the character design. I know it's a group from Facebook and they have their own web page, and in this mod the contest was create a character from the Streetfighter franchise, and I decided to create Cammy White. Well, how you see, I make a lot of doodles of the sketch because this character it's very I don't know, have a lot of fun service, but I want to create something different and show the fighter what she is. Well, I watched some video reference and I like how she finished this kick, spiral kicks that made. She touched the ground making this pose, and I know I love it, and I try to make it. And well, when I make the doodle or the sketch, I go ahead defining the volumes and the structure of the character of the body, yeah. And I use a very great brush. It's like a graphite brush, or and it's very hard in the center, but in the around the brush have a little noise that makes a very great blending, yeah. And I use a lot the liquify option to create this I don't know, this snake eye or fish eye. I don't know what is this angle, but try to exaggerate the size of the thigh and the face, yeah. And when I create the hair, I try to create some curves that their point again to the face, yeah. In some way, and try to create I don't know, a loop composition, yeah. You can see that hair and go to the foot and go through the leg and go to the face and go again, connect with the other hair here that I working. And well, I use a lot that modifier. I really like the liquifying modifier. And well, I try to make the different shades color, and the more darks I make more gray color. And now I'm working on the cleaning the lines, yeah, and make more volumes. Yeah, I like to work with grisaille or grisaille. I don't know what is the name, but only in gray colors to create all the volumes. And now I refine with a little brush, yeah. Try to refine some details around the face. This is the most important thing and a character. And that's it. I refine, I clean the line a little bit. I don't go so further doing this because it's tired, and all this drawing I put 4 hours making it, and that's why I don't refine too much all the details, but I try to make it the more gestural way can I possibly do, and try to make the I don't know, feel the values on this thing. And right now I only work, I repeat only the values, and at the same time make some ambient occlusion around the edge of the elements, yeah, and try to think where it's the light come. Yeah, in this moment I don't make any shadow, important shadow. It's only ambient occlusion and volume work, yeah. Anyway, the light it's from the back, yeah. That's what I think in that moment. And I make all the details. Yeah, I don't use line art in this drawing. Yeah, I usually work in line arts, but that takes me so much time, and I really want to practice another style of painting, yeah. And you can see another video that working on this kind of technique. I need to get more practice and experience working in this way, but I don't know, for 4 hours work, I think it's pretty fine. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's pretty fine. Okay, refine some details, and the hair, I add a little lines there to create the illusion of some strands. The braid that's made, braid or something like that, that kind of hairstyle. And now I add the colors. Yeah, I love working with the gradient maps color from Photoshop, and I select some color to paint the skin, and I select it and use some channels on the painted the skin, and then I will pick up all the colors. Why I use these gradient maps? Because are very handy, because I can pick I don't know, in the highlights, pick a yellow, yeah, really high, light yellow, later another light more orange, and then I don't know, pick a shadow and a purple color, yeah, and that create a very interesting variation. Yeah, the same here in the red, it's a orange color, and the dark part are purple, and that's pretty cool. And work with some adjustment, and here the perspective is pretty tricky, because I'm making these curved lines and try to make one focal point in this case, but making curved lines that create the illusion of perspective. I'm trying to use these techniques from lines, but I don't really like how it's look, and that's I prefer to clean that thing and work better in the ground. Adding more details, like I don't know, a floor. Yeah, work pretty faster in the body here. I only use one brush here. That's the graphic brush. That's my favorite brush, and I don't know. Maybe I will need to change in other details, but right now I try to get it more faster. And a good way to work, it's creating a new window, that little tiny window, and there you can see if you're adding too much detail or you're fine. Yeah. And here I add a pretty sharp shadow here, because I want to have the light from the back, and that's why the face it's blocked and dark. And in this moment, I think that's the illustration. It's going what I want, you know, showing something more interesting. And here I refine some details that I miss in the first step of blocking the gray volumes, and refine more the edge of the character. Now I add some highlights, yeah, around the body where the lights come, yeah. And this moment I add some blue light here, and with if I remember, in color touch, yeah. Let's fuse a very interesting colors here. Yeah, sometimes they paint a little blue there, or white, and it's a very great blending here, and I like very much to add that line there. And yeah, I try to now make something, I don't know, put more attention in the face, because right now it's too dark, and I try to add some rim lights around here, but it's not enough, yeah, to watch the face. And I try to change the color to add another fill light, yeah, more interesting. But well, I decided to maintain that blue. I forget to put that details. And now from the face, I try to clean a little bit the face. Don't make it too dark, yeah. And then we see the thigh and the face. And now I add some lines, or I don't know, effect of air pressure or something like that, to make more movement in the illustration, yeah. That takes me some time to, I don't know, feel something like air. And later I add some clouds or more movement things around here, and then I add some ambient occlusion or more darker colors around the general shapes to create the, I don't know, feel more, try to get more volume there, you know. And then I add that orange around the edge of the light and shadows to create that sort of a scattering thing, yeah. Well, hope you enjoy all the process of this video. This time I try to talk all the things that I made on. That's all from this video. Remember, you can support my work in my Patreon page. Yeah, there you can find a lot of special rewards like sketches, private models in 3D, yeah, sometimes no safe word, and more private videos, yeah, of all my 3D process or illustration too. And even you can find me in any social media like Magna Mega or Magna Mega Art. And please don't forget to subscribe or share this video if you think that's interesting, yeah. Big dinosaur hug for all of you to watch this video, and see you. Bye bye.